Every founder says the same thing. I get great ideas from AI, but I still don't know where to start. Ideas don't create movement, sequence does. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact system I use to plan a week that actually moves business forward. And I'll walk you through how I use the Boss advisors to choose one outcome instead of chasing all 10. You're not short on ideas, you're short on direction. When everything feels equally important, planning becomes pressure. A powerful week has one center of gravity, a single outcome that matters.
Meet Quartnee, our quarterly planning specialist. She's going to help us get our one clear focus for the week. But first, the system includes having some background information. In this example, I am going to give Quartnee background information about all the things that I want to get done in the next month or so. And Quartnee is going to help me to choose what I need to focus on. Here's a plot twist. Have you ever been on social media and you've seen a good prompt and you're like, oh my gosh, this is going to help me to move past and move forward and get all of the information that I need, right? You see these amazing prompts. Well, Quartnee is going to take a prompt that I saw posted by a very popular person in the AI space and is going to help me decide which of these prompts, if any, should I be focusing on, because everything is not for you if it does not move you closer to your goal. So it may be a good prompt. It may be a good prompt for somebody. It just may not be a good prompt for you at this time. So Quartnee is going to help us to be able to narrow down what our focus is going to be for the week. The reason that I'm using Quartnee as the quarterly planning specialist is because she is the one who will have the full context of what we're working on for the quarter in order to help us choose what we should drill down on and work on for the week. So let's hop right into it. I'm going to click get started. I already have the thing that I need to do queued up. And so I am going to give Quartnee the context of everything that I want to get done. And if any of these questions that she's asking me is not answered, she'll come back and just respond to get clarification on those. She says, okay, I'm jumping ahead. What quarter are we planning for? I'll say Q4. What's my current annual revenue? So she's not letting me get past those foundational things that she needs. So we'll go ahead and I'll answer each one of those. I'm going to use the dictate feature to help me just move it along faster. So here we are. We're planning for Q4, the final 30 days of the year. My current annual revenue is $250,000. What's my annual revenue goal for this year? My revenue goal for this year was $400,000. Quick review. What were your 3 top priorities last quarter and did you hit them? My priorities for last quarter was to shift my focus over on LinkedIn from AI focus to CFO. It was to launch the YouTube channel and to get some clarification about how I was going to continue to run the AI school for business. What got done was the YouTube channel and the shift with the language over on LinkedIn. What did not get done yet is the shift of how we are going to run the AI school for business. So once that gets queued up, I am going to let that information go to Quartnee. And now she has more questions, because remember, Quartnee has a specific role and goal. And so she's making sure that she has what she needs without allowing me to kind of to dump on her. She's making sure that she gets what she needs. What's the biggest constraint? Again, I'll just go down here and I will answer these in the I'll answer these using the dictate function. Let me use this. Okay. Biggest constraint right now is, I'll just say leads, right? And time. What's working well that I want to double down on? What's working well is the getting together the YouTube videos. And what I would like to double down on is utilizing systems. What's working well is utilizing the boss in the box to get things done. And I'd like to double down on that. What's not working that you need to fix or stop? Distractions. I need to get more into CEO mode than fulfillment mode, so that I'm making sure that I'm moving the organization towards our vision, mission, and goals. If I could only accomplish one thing in the next 30 days that would make everything else easier or relevant, what would it be? Accomplishing one thing in the next 30 days would be getting my YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers and a significant amount of watch hours. I'll say 2,000 because that's 50% of the 40,000 that's needed for the YouTube partner program. I don't know if that is aggressive or not, but if I could accomplish that one thing, then I think that everything else on my list would be easier to delegate out because I will have that YouTube engine going strong. So let's get that transcript queued up for Quartnee and let her go. So here's what Quartnee is saying, right? She is telling me where I am. What my focus should be is to turn this YouTube into a measurable momentum producing lead engine before December 31st. here are my 3 key objectives. And then she's telling me what I'm saying no to. I'm saying no to developing new programs. I'm saying no to deep product builds. I'm saying no to big offer redesigns. These get moved to January because my 30-day goal is momentum, not expansion. Oh, I love this. I love it because she's keeping me focused. I had a whole list of things to do, and she's saying, no, move it to December. Why? Because I mentioned to her when she asked me my the highest leverage outcome, I said hitting 1,000 subscribers and 2,000 watch hours. So my full focus should be on that. So that's what she's giving me all of my objectives for. Here are my monthly milestones. Here's the weekly rhythm that I'm going to have with Winnie, the weekly CEO briefing every Monday. And the question that matters is, am I willing to say no to everything except the one metric that changes my lead flow for 2026? Here's the strategic prompt that I should use this month. Because remember, I asked her, which of these 6 prompts should I use? And I don't know. I have to go back and look to see even if she chose one of those or whether she said, no, scrap all of that and focus on this. Here's the vanity metrics to intensity metrics. Why? Because YouTube growth happens when I shift from uploading videos to producing intensity, content, quantity, frequency, repetition, and signal strength. So my 30-day North Star has been set. She gives me my summary so that I can copy it for my records and keep it as my meeting notes for the future, or if I need them for another specialist. And baby, Quartnee has done her thing. Here are other specialists that I need to consult with. Constance to tell how to get the YouTube position. Selena, what I tell her is I want every YouTube viewer routed to the CFO stabilizer consultation, which that's a little bit off. And then Opal with operations and systems, I want to tell her that I want to cut fulfillment time by 30% for systemization and repeatable execution. So while she's telling me to focus on YouTube and building that, because that was my North Star, she's also telling me what other consultants can help me with some of the work that was on my quarterly planning goal. So baby, when I tell you this thing is fire, it is fire. And if you don't have it, you should get it. So that's Quartnee, our quarterly planning specialist. Demo helped us drill down to the one thing that we needed to be focused on based off of our decisions as the CEO running this ship and moving us forward.
A clear week is a powerful week. If you're using AI but still feel scattered about what actually matters, you're not doing anything wrong. You just don't have a structure for your decisions. Boss in a Box gives you 9 specialized advisors that show you what moves forward, what gets tabled, and what drives your business forward. You don't get more ideas, you get direction. And if you want ongoing support, a grounded place to work through the decisions you've been carrying, you can join us inside the AI School for Business. Both links are below in the description. Next video suggestion, one of these corners, how to use AI as a thought partner. Ooh. You've probably used AI for tasks. Many people do. When I ask, do you use AI? Most people will say, yes, I use AI for research. I use AI for content. But most founders, most solo entrepreneurs never use AI for what matters most, thinking. And I know that sounds simple. I know you're probably like, yeah, I do use it for thinking. Not thinking for you, but thinking with you. If you've ever opened ChatGPT and felt like the answers were just too generic, today's video will show you why. And I'll show you how I use the CEO Advisor to make AI a real partner in complex decisions. AI can only go as deep as the structure you bring into it. If you ask a shallow question, you get a shallow answer. Don't use AI to execute first. Use AI to think first. AI gets powerful when you think with it, not through it. If you're using AI but still feel scattered about what actually matters, you're not doing anything wrong. You just don't have a structure for your decisions. Boss in a Box gives you 9 specialized advisors that show you what moves forward, what gets tabled, and what actually drives your business forward. You don't get more ideas, you get direction. And if you want ongoing support, a grounded place to work through the decisions you've been carrying, you can join us inside the AI School for Business. Both links are below. The next video I suggest is in one of these corners. The only 3 workflows you need.